Well, this is going to be an interesting series. And here's part one. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Drew, better known as RockChalk01. And in this video, I had the dumb idea to rank every single KU basketball game this season from worst to best. And yeah, this is going to be a long series because KU played 40 games this season. Well, technically 41, but one of them was an exhibition game. So in reality, 40. And this is part one of that series, and it's the bottom 10. So you'll be seeing numbers 40 through 31. And without further ado, here's that portion.
Now, before I get started, I do have an honorable mention. That would be the exhibition game held on November 3rd against the Emporia State Hornets. Unfortunately, this game did not count towards the overall record, but it was KU's first outing in Allen Fieldhouse. Led by Ochai Abaji's 17 points, the Jayhawks managed to win this game by a final score of 86-60. Starting the countdown at number 40, we have the game held on January 29th against Kentucky. This game was over early in the first half, after Kentucky scored 51 points in the first half. Ochai Abaji led the team with 13, but Keon Brooks and Oscar Sheboy led the way to a Kentucky victory, 80-62. Next at number 39 is the game held on March 1st on the road at TCU. Despite having a 1-point lead going in the locker room, Kansas let TCU score 40 points in the second half. Led by Mike Miles' 19 points, TCU beat Kansas for the second time in Fort Worth since joining the Big 12, 74-64. Next at number 38 is the game on January 8th on the road at Texas Tech. Now, KU was dealing with some lineup changes as Mitch Lightfoot got the start over David McCormick in this game. That was a difference maker as Mitch did not score in the game, and Texas Tech capitalized off that. Led by Bryson Williams' 22 points, Texas Tech beat KU for the first time in Lubbock since 2019, 75-67. Next at number 37, we have the game held on February 26th on the road at Baylor. The game was close throughout, and despite Ochai scoring 27, the final 3 minutes were the difference. 4 Baylor Bears scored in double figures, with Flo Thamba leading the way with 18. Baylor gave KU its 5th loss on the season, 80-70. Next at number 36, we have the game held on February 7th on the road at Texas. Despite being down 5 going into the locker room, Kansas clawed all the way back to gain the lead and get a 4-point lead with 1:09 to go. Texas then went on a 7-0 run to close the game and gave the Longhorns back-to-back wins over the Hawks, 79-76. Next at number 35, we have the game on November 26 against the Dayton Flyers. KU had a 10-point lead going into the locker room before everything fell apart in the second half, and a last-second buzzer beater lifted the Flyers over the Jayhawks, 74-73. Number 34 is the game held on December 7th versus UTEP in Kansas City. This was KU's first wire-to-wire victory of the season, and unfortunately this game was very disappointing to say the least. Also very boring. Led by Ochai Abaji's 23 points, Kansas got the win in Kansas City, 78-52. Next at number 33, we have the game held on March 17th versus Texas Southern in the first round of the NCAA tournament. The first half would be the story of this game as KU outscored the Tigers 47-19 going into the locker room. Led by Remy Martin's 15 points, KU got the win and moved on to the round of 32, 83-56. Next at number 32, we have the game held on December 29th versus the Nevada Wolfpack. A very defensive-heavy game as KU forced Nevada to 21 turnovers in this game. Led by Christian Brown's 22 points, Kansas improved to 10-1 on the season by a final score of 88-61. Next at number 31, we have the game held on November 12th against Tarleton State. After a shaky first half, Kansas scored 49 points in the second half to give KU its first home win of the season. Led by Ochai Abaji's 25 points, KU beat the Texans 88-62.
And that's going to do it for part one of ranking every single KU basketball game this season from worst to best. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Push that notification bell to tell your friends about these videos. And I should see you again for part two, which is numbers 30 through 21. But until then, have a good day. Never ever bring exotic dancers to the field house. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.